Hello everyone. I know it's been a while since I since I last uploaded a video. That's because I've been in Manchester for about 2 weeks, and I have bought some records. I bought some, but I've also got some from my granddad's loft as well, from his old collection. What he said I could take home with me. So I've got all them to show in this what's going to be a massive update video. So I've got finds from my granddad's loft. I've got finds from Manchester record stores. Also got what else? Like this package what I must be about 4 weeks ago now. What's still not showed like everything what came with it. I think I've showed about one album what came with it in a response video, which was my top 5 McCartney albums. I think Sgt. Pepper's 13. So if you've not seen that, please do watch that. But I've got pretty much like everything to show. So we'll get started with the finds from my granddad's house here. Got quite a big pile here to show. So I won't talk about each album for too long. I'll just sort of say maybe why I picked up, like the album title, all the usual stuff here. First one is the 7-inch single here by someone called Andy Williams, who I've never actually heard of, right? But the reason why I picked this up was because on the B-side of the single's for Solitaire, never the song, but on the B-side there he sings My Love by Wings. So I thought, well, I might as well take it, it's free. It's my granddad's, it's free. So I might as well take it, see if I like the version. And I've not played it yet, but I hopefully will. Now I've got a few ELO ones now from my granddad's loft here. I believe these were my mum's old records, which she must have just like left down there, and I didn't take with her like when she moved house. So ELO here, Time here. I do like ELO, but there are not many songs of some I've actually heard. I've heard of Hold On Tight for the greatest hits one, but all the other tracks I'm not familiar with, so this will be an interesting listen, because I've not heard of most of it. Next one here is the soundtrack to the motion picture film Xanadu. ELO, I think that's how you pronounce it, yes. ELO is on side 2, and Olivia Newton-John is on first side, so I probably won't listen to the first side as much as the second side, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, the ELO songs all over the world and Xanadu are on this record, so I thought, well, I might as well take it. Another great ELO album here is Discovery here, and like again, you got like a lot of like the songs that I know of here. You got Diary of Horace Wimpod here, Don't Bring Me Down, Last Train to London, Confusion. So a lot of their most well known stuff is on this album. That's pretty cool there to have. Also to add, those albums there I've got in the ELO box set. I can't remember if it's the 3 light years or the 4 light years or what those albums are in. I think it's the 4 light years one, but I do like to have like the big artwork and that, because there's actually like a playback box. That's probably artwork. So I better continue now with this one here, the Eagles' greatest hits. Bit shame it only goes to 1975. This because so it doesn't have stuff like Hotel California on it. But it does have like Take It Easy, Desperados, a lot of other cool stuff like the best songs up until 1975. So someone I really do enjoy, Buddy Holly and the Crickets, 20 Golden Greats. I know like a lot of these tracks, like either from like the Beatles, so stuff like Words of Love, and That'll Be the Day, that's on Anthology 1. And also from Don McLean as well. I quite like a lot of his stuff, so I've heard of Every Day and It Doesn't Matter Anymore from there. And also Paul McCartney has done a version of It's So Easy as well. So that's where I'm most familiar with. These I got like the original Buddy Holly ones. 2 songs I think what I'm missing from that one is a song called I'm Gonna Love You Too, which Paul McCartney covered in the One Eye Clapping documentary, which I think should have been in the album. And also Love Is Strange as well. Paul McCartney sings it on Wildlife, which no, it's not a Buddy Holly original, but he did do a version. Next one here is the Hollies, another 20 Gold Greats, Hollies 20 Gold Greats. I've not actually heard of much of their stuff, but I know they're a 60s group, and I do like 60s groups, so I thought, well, I might as well get this. It's 20 the other song I know of this one is "He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother." That's just because it was a charity single of that and it was #1 and whatever. So that was getting a lot of attention a couple of years ago now. But yeah, so that will be quite a good list of like their best songs there. Another Elton one now to add to my collection of one Elton John album here is "Don't Shoot Me, I'm Only the Piano Player." I've already got "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road." This one is an early one, actually. It's 1971 or 1972? Yeah, 1972, yeah. So, and it does have a booklet with it as well. So I don't know if that makes it any more value no worth any more. Another one here, Billy Joel, An Innocent Man here. This one's like the late one. This is a 1983 release. I'm not a big fan of Billy Joel. Like, I like his stuff. I mean, my favourite song from him is "Seeds from an Italian Restaurant" because I heard that on like the radio once, and I thought it was fantastic. So like I love that song, and of course there's his other songs like "Uptown Girls" on this album here, and "Just the Way You're." That's what I was trying to think of. So there's yeah. So this is album there. Other band I've not heard much of, but I've heard they're pretty good. It's a Jam. I know Paul Weller's quite popular on that, so I'm not sure what this album is, if it's a live album, if it's a studio album. Not heard it, but I thought I might as well take it because I've heard of the Jam and I know that they are pretty good. Next one here is a strange one here. It is from the London Symphony Orchestra called Classic Rock Classics, it's called the album, and I know it's an orchestration version of a lot of great rock songs. I mean, like it's Gatefold. There's Inside the Gatefold. Yeah. So on there, you've got you've got quite a few. You've got two Beatles ones there. You've got Get Back and Hey Jude. Also there is Jet from Wings, Layla by Eric Clapton, Stairway to Heaven, Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty, and Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd, among other songs as well. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. I've not listened to it yet. I've not listened to it like any of these. I've only just got back today. Next one here is from another band I really do enjoy, Squeeze, but I've not heard of this song. It's The Last Time Forever. It's 12-inch single here. But I do like their songs like Up the Junction and Pulling Muscles from the Shell. I like the hits. And now a few sort of Paul Simon Garfunkel stuff here. This one here is Paul Simon Negotiations and Love Songs, Greatest Hits collection from double vinyl as well here. There's two records in here, and sort of all his most well-known songs. So Me and Julio, Down by Schoolyard, Coat of Crow, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and then late stuff, Graceland album. So yeah, that's pretty good as well. Simon and Garfunkel here collection. So 17 of their greatest recordings, all-time greatest recordings here. So yeah, you've got all stuff like The Boxer, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Mrs. Robinson. So a lot of great stuff on that record here. Another one here which I actually forgot I already owned is Bridge Over Troubled Water, and this one is in a bit of a bad state. A lot of spine's pretty much wrecked, but I can have two copies of it. Got it, yeah, it's all written there. And finally, to finish, my granddad's Loft Finds here. It's a record I was surprised my dad didn't actually own, considering that it is the greatest selling album in Britain, I think. Even Mum Sgt. Pepper. It's Queen Greatest Hits here. We've actually surprisingly, when I saw the track listings, I was surprised at how many songs I didn't recognise as at least off the album. I don't know. I know they had the Greatest Hits Volume 2, so I might know a few more of that one there. But again, there is a lot of great stuff. Bohemian Rhapsody, Don't Stop Me Now, We Are the Champions, Someone to Love, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. So yeah, all their best records of greatest hits, that's what it's called. So that's that there. Now, I'll show you a miscellaneous item which I can't kind of fit into any of the categories. It is this one here, I have already shown on my channel, but I'll show this update video. It's Ram here, which I got from a charity shop in Edinburgh again about 3 weeks ago before I went to Manchester. It cost me £17, but it's in fantastic shape. I mean, it's brilliant. it did come in a Decca label that came in, not label, sleeve here. But considering it was a China shop, I wasn't going to really argue with him. So I've just replaced the sleeve with a just a plain white sleeve, but it's on Apple, and I believe it's a first pressing as well. After checking on Discogs and like the Matrix number, it looks to me like a first pressing. Although I could be wrong, but it's. We'll get out there, Ram. I'm just going to get this all sorted out here of my Manchester record store finds now. Where's my other? Right, this is it. Right. So, right, this one I didn't get in Manchester. I got in York actually. It's kind of, but I was in Manchester like at the time, just visiting York for the day, and I sort of said, right, I'm not going to buy anything here, but I brought money just in case. And I saw this in the shop, and considering I'd never seen it before, I thought, well, I might as well get it. It's songs by George Harrison, Let It Roll, Greatest Hits. Again, so it's got stuff like Got My Mind Set on You, My Sweet Lord, yeah. So and then some like rarer tracks, like well, not rarer tracks, but I mean like less well known stuff, or Blow Away, one of my favourites. And a few ones that I've not actually heard of, like Mawa Blues and Rising Sun. I'm not too keen on those songs. I think they're from the Brainwashed album released after he died. And yeah, so Give Me Love as well. So there. So like this great, really good Greatest Hits album there. George Harrison, Let It Roll. And now these next to it I got from HMV at the Trafford Centre. Paul McCartney Run Devil Run, just to really add to my Paul McCartney CD collection here, just a collection of old rock and roll songs. And also got this as well, Yellow Submarine Songtrack, a songtrack it's called. So there's Gatefold there, pretty good Gatefold. And the record, I was a bit annoyed that the record, the sleeve had a big stain on it there, like the corner thing, like you can see that there. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera, but there's a big stain there. Like I didn't do that. It was already like on the sleeve, so I was a bit annoyed about that. Like, as you know, you buy a new vinyl, and then like the inner sleeve's got a mark on it. It's a bit annoying, you know. There's that one done there, and then these next few here are all from Manchester, where I also went to see A Hard Day's Night, which was showing in cinemas. So I've got my ticket here. I went to see it. Really good. Although my only slight issue was like a lot of the songs were transposed slightly. I mean, like Can I Love Her it sort of seemed lower, which I don't know if like that's how like the film was originally released. I presume so, but I would have thought, well, like because I heard it was we're like off topic here, but I heard it was the film Hard Day's Night was remastered by Giles Morton, and I could have thought he would have maybe made the songs play at like the right pitch. But I mean, I don't know, like but yeah, like it's still a great film, Hard Day's Night. So also while I was there, I went in got these are all the wrong order now. Went in a shop in Manchester called the Vinyl Exchange, and I'd seen on the website that they had this album what I've been looking for a long time. It is Press to Play by Paul McCartney here. Now this cost me £3. Really good. Not played it yet. I only got back today, as I've probably already mentioned. But see, the only side thing was because of what they had on display didn't have this big mark on the back there. It looks like a watermark or something there. But like they go back and then but like when they take it up, the guy goes back, fetches another copy, which I don't notice has this massive thing on it until after I get out of the shop. So it was a bit like, why is that there? But it's not too noticeable. I mean, on like the inside, it's still a bit. There you see, there's a bit of a mark there. But that's really just another one in my Paul McCartney vinyl collection, which is growing now. Just trying to sort out the side there, the spines a bit. Next one here I bought from the same shop. It is a mono copy of Beatles for Sale. Yeah. Now this is, now I was in the shop and I had the choice between this one here or an original one. This is 1994 pressing because it's got the barcode on it there at the back. And that and the original was £30, this was £25. And I was thinking about it, will I get the original for £5 more? But that was just graded very good, very good. This was graded very good, excellent. So I thought, well, consider the record's excellent, in this one I might as well have a better copy rather than, because it's the same music of course. So I ended up getting this and I was wrong to get this because at the next shop I went in I saw it for 15 quid, £10 less than I paid. So, but that's the nature of vinyl hunting or like anything really. You see the first one you buy, which I thought £25 was a decent price, but then when I saw the same sort of condition, 15 quid, I mean like anyone would be pissed off at that. The other thing was they had them stored in like these sleeves, which were like these plastic sleeves, but like the records were like that in it. You see there, that's bad, and the back text there was wrapped around the back of it. So they had to try and sort it out, adjust it so that the spine was actually functioning as a spine, not as part of the back cover. But yeah, this is, it's bifold, sort of edited it, so I'll look forward to giving that a listen as well. I mean, just see, because it's only my second official Beatles studio album on vinyl. I mean, for a Beatles fan that's shocking, I know, but my dad doesn't have any, and it's just a bit strange, but I don't know. In the next shop, what I went in, which was all the way in Sholto, we had to get a tram to this place, me and my granddad. We went in the shop and it was a really good shop actually. It's in Sholto, it's called King B Records. If you ever pass it, go there, it really is great. I got this here, which cost me about £2. This was Another Day, backed with A Woman Oh Why, and I got this from the B-side song because I love the B-side song. I've got Another Day already on Wings Greatest and like All the Best. So I've spoiled the video a little bit, just a tiny bit. But yeah, like I've already got like Another Day, but the B-side, A Woman Oh Why, is a really like underrated song. The actual sleeve's a bit tatty, but I mean, I was just paying for the song, you know. And now I've also found this as well, Wildlife here, Wings Wildlife, which it's in the original yellow sleeve here, and but it does have a few wee marks on the back, but I'm really not too fussed. I mean, so Wings Wildlife, another not weakest Wings album for me. I mean, I know Rock Boy likes it, and me, Mr. Real, thinks it's quite like underappreciated, and like a lot of other people think, like Adam Nichols. Sorry, can't speak. He liked it as well. I'm not so keen on the album, but that's just me. And now my first Ringo album, Ringo. Yeah. This is I paid a tenner for this, which for Ringo album is quite expensive, but my first one, and I've not seen it before. So there's a gatefold there, stars. This does come with a booklet in it as well. Really thick, nice thick booklet with illustrations from Clive Vorman in it. And this album is also notable for being the only album released after the Beatles' breakup to feature all 4 Beatles on it in some form. I mean, there's tracks by Paul McCartney, George Harrison does a few. Well, like not singing, Ringo sings of course, but like write a few. And John Lennon wrote the first track as well and plays piano and harmony vocal on it. That'll be a pretty good listen. I mean, it's the only Ringo album most people bother with, and to be honest, it's the only Ringo album I'll probably bother with as well. But I mean, like if I enjoy this, I might think about getting a few of his other stuff. But at the moment, I'm not in any great rush to get any more Ringo stuff. And now, final thing, which was a package what arrived, and I was very excited about this. I got it on eBay, and I'll just basically show the edge of this here now. That was all the records that came in it, and I'll show you everything, and then I'll tell you how much it cost me. So I'll go in and they're all Paul McCartney albums here. And now I got these before I went to Manchester. So technically, when I picked up that copy of Wildlife, I completed my McCartney collection up until 1989. Because after that, they get a bit expensive. But these I'm just showing because they're really great shape. So start off here with McCartney here. Really good album. There's nice gatefold there. All in great shape, and they all came with. I'll just show this one here. You'd have the original sleeve here, which in this case is just a plain white sort of affair there. But the seller also provided a protective sleeve, just a plain white protective sleeve to get the original sleeve and a protective one to protect the normal sleeve, which comes in handy on like a few like the later albums. What I'll show. There's McCartney there. Next one here though is Red Rose Speedway in much better shape. This one has a spine unlike my other copy, and also the booklet stapled on the inside, whereas my booklet in the other one is detached. I mean, I might sell the other one, but I don't know, because this one here isn't actually a first pressing, because it doesn't have the Wings logo on like the label, whereas the first pressings do. So this is a sort of variation second pressing, whatever you want to call it. Next one is Wings Greatest, another record I already owned before buying the set. But this is again a variation pressing, but it doesn't have the poster, and it's also much thinner as well than the copy I got from my granddad as well. So all I got like my other like McCartney albums are in my McCartney collection video. I maybe do that video, but I'm not in any great rush to do that. Also got 2 copies of this next album, Tug of War. First one here, was a bit annoyed about the back of it, because I think the seller packaged him in like these carrier bags, and like a bit of it sort of leaked on, sort of like where it was pushed up against there, it sort of leaked onto the back. So I was a bit annoyed about that on this album here. But luckily, he provided a replacement, which is in much better shape, completely clean, brilliant. And I have already shown this on my Response to Sgt. Pepper's 13, so you can watch that there if you really want to. Right, now the final 2 from the set were All the Best hits collection here, gatefold sleeve there, and final one here is Flowers in the Dirt. Here. Going there with the original sleeve and lyric sheet. So all of those albums there, through from McCartney to Flowers in the Dirt there. Do you want to hazard to guess how much it cost on eBay? £15. It was 19 including postage packaging, but 15 for like the records. I thought that was fantastic. For, was it 7 records? So that's pretty good. So yeah, so that's this massive vinyl update done. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye.